Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here because today we're diving into something that can truly change your financial future. Now look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I came from nothing. Because I didn't, I had a decent start. But that doesn't mean I didn't have to make some tough choices along the way. I had a real head start compared to a lot of people. And for that, I'm incredibly grateful. But having a head start doesn't guarantee success. It just gives you a better chance. But I'm also not going to sit here and act like I haven't made some serious changes to my spending habits along the way. These changes were crucial in helping me build and maintain my wealth, because at a certain point, it stopped being about getting rich and became about keeping it. You know? It's one thing to make money, but it's another thing entirely to hold on to it. Today, I'm going to share with you the 10 things I stopped wasting money on that helped me not only get rich, but stay rich. These are practical tips that anyone can apply, regardless of where you're starting from. We're talking about those sneaky little expenses that can quietly drain your bank account if you're not careful. These are the kinds of costs that seem insignificant at first, but add up over time. Make sure to stick around till the end for some surprising tips and a special quiz to see how your spending habits stack up. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. This quiz will give you a clear picture of where you stand and what you can improve. So grab a pen and paper, or open up your notes app, because you'll want to jot these down. These tips are not just about cutting costs, they're about making smarter choices that lead to long-term financial health. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to manage your money more effectively, and make decisions that will benefit you in the long run. Let's get started. Alright, let's be real. Who doesn't love a good latte or cappuccino in the morning? The aroma, the warmth, the perfect start to your day. But let me tell you, those daily coffee runs were costing me a small fortune. Every single day, I found myself handing over cash, waiting in long lines and collecting receipts. I'm talking hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year. It's crazy when you start adding it all up. Think about it. $5 a day. That's over $1,800 a year. And that's just for a basic coffee. Not even counting those fancy seasonal drinks. That's a round-trip flight to Europe right there. Imagine all the places you could visit with that money. So, I made a change. I decided to invest in a decent espresso machine. Sure, it was an upfront cost, but it was a game changer. I invested in a decent espresso machine, and yeah, it was an upfront cost, but it paid for itself in a matter of months. No more daily coffee shop runs. Plus, I get to channel my inner barista and experiment with different flavors and brewing techniques. From frothing milk to trying out new coffee beans and syrups. It's been a delightful journey. It's actually become a fun little ritual for me. Every morning, I look forward to making my own coffee. And it's a great way to start the day. What about you guys? Any coffee hacks you've discovered? Maybe a special recipe or a unique brewing method? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always on the lookout for new ideas to make my coffee experience even better. Okay, this one's a big one. We've all been there. Signing up for free trials and then completely forgetting about them. Next thing you know, you're being charged monthly for services you don't even use. Streaming services, music subscriptions, gym memberships you never use, they can really add up. I challenge you to go through your bank statements and identify any recurring subscriptions you're not fully utilizing. Chances are, you'll be surprised by what you find. And hey, if you're really not using something, you just cancel it. It's a quick and easy way to save some serious cash. What subscriptions have you guys ditched recently? Let me know in the comments. Now, I'm not saying you should never treat yourself to a nice meal out, but eating out too often can be a major drain on your finances. Restaurant meals are marked up significantly, and those costs can really add up. Instead, try cooking at home more often. It's not only healthier, but it's also way more budget-friendly. Plus, it's a great way to improve your cooking skills and experiment with new recipes. There are tons of amazing resources online for finding delicious and affordable recipes. And hey, if you're feeling social, invite some friends over for a potluck. It's a fun and affordable way to enjoy a meal together. What are your go-to budget-friendly recipes? Share them in the comments below. We've all been there. scrolling through our phones, mindlessly passing the time, and suddenly, bam, that targeted ad for the latest gadget or trendy item pops up, catching your eye. Before you know it, you've hit the Buy Now button, almost as if on autopilot. Trust me, I've been there. But impulse purchases are the enemy of wealth building. They can drain your finances faster than you realize. They're often driven by emotion rather than logic, a fleeting moment of happiness that doesn't last, and they can lead to unnecessary spending, cluttering your home and your life with things you don't need. To combat this, I've implemented a simple rule that has worked wonders for me. If I see something I want to buy, I wait at least 24 hours before making the purchase. This waiting period is crucial. This gives me time to really think about whether I need it, or if it's just a passing fancy. I consider whether it aligns with my financial goals, and if it will bring long-term value to my life. I also evaluate whether it's worth the money, considering my budget and other financial commitments. More often than not, I end up realizing I don't actually need it, and I feel relieved for not making an impulsive decision. What are your strategies for avoiding impulse buys? Do you have any tips or tricks that work for you? Share them in the comments. Let's help each other make smarter financial decisions and build a more secure future. I used to be one of those people who always had to have the latest and greatest tech gadgets. But let me tell you, the novelty wears off pretty quickly, and you're left with a hefty credit card bill. These days, I'm all about buying refurbished or older models. You can often find amazing deals on perfectly good electronics that are a fraction of the price of brand new ones. And honestly, with technology evolving so rapidly, last year's model is usually just as good as this year's model. Plus, you're being more environmentally conscious by giving a product a second life. Have you guys ever bought refurbished items? What was your experience like? Share in the comments. Now, I'm not saying you should only shop at thrift stores, but you don't need to break the bank to dress well. Instead of chasing after every fleeting trend, focus on building a timeless wardrobe with high-quality, versatile pieces that will last you for years to come. Look for sales, shop off-season, and consider investing in a few key pieces that you can dress up or down. Remember, true style is about expressing yourself, not about how much money you spend. What are your favorite budget-friendly clothing brands or stores? Let me know in the comments. Chapter 7. High-interest debt is like a financial anchor, weighing you down and preventing you from reaching your full financial potential. If you're serious about building wealth, you need to tackle your high-interest debt head-on. Create a budget, explore debt consolidation options, and consider the snowball or avalanche methods to pay down your debt strategically. It might take time and effort, but trust me, becoming debt-free is one of the most liberating feelings in the world. What debt repayment strategies have worked for you? Share your tips in the comments below. Chapter 8. I get it. Luxury cars are nice, they're shiny, they're fast, and they make a statement. But they're also depreciating assets that lose value the second you drive them off the lot, instead of pouring your hard-earned money into a status symbol. Consider buying a reliable used car. You can save a ton of money on depreciation, insurance, and taxes. Plus, you won't have to worry as much about dings and scratches. What are your experiences with buying used versus new cars? Share your stories in the comments. Chapter 9. It's easy to get caught up in the latest home decor trends. But remember, trends come and go. Instead of constantly redecorating, focus on creating a timeless and personal space. That reflects your style. Invest in quality furniture that will last and add personality with affordable accessories, art, and textiles. Remember, your home should be a reflection of you, not a carbon copy of a catalog. What are your favorite home decor tips or tricks? Share them in the comments below. Chapter 10. You don't need to jet set to exotic destinations to have an amazing vacation. There are plenty of ways to enjoy budget-friendly travel without sacrificing on experience. Consider traveling during the off-season, exploring local destinations, or opting for home-sharing accommodations instead of expensive hotels. Be flexible with your travel dates and destinations, and don't be afraid to think outside the box. Some of the most memorable trips are often the ones that are unplanned and unexpected. What are your favorite budget travel destinations? Or tips? Share them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, so you never miss an update. Remember, building wealth isn't just about earning more. It's also about spending wisely and making conscious choices with your money. Comment below with your thoughts, and let me know what you stopped spending money on to save more. What were some of your biggest takeaways from this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. See you in the next video.